I just wanted to come tell y'all what the live was about. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if it was TikTok. I don't know if it was the towers. Because, again, Mercury is in retrograde. And when Mercury go in retrograde, it messes up with your cell phone, your computers, your car, anything electrical, that you have. It messes with your speech. Because Mercury is redo. You see? Go back over what you done so that you don't do it again. Go do your research on Mercury retrograde. But the lie was about karma, and that the powers must get their karma because they will never. And I was saying the lie, doing the lie to assure y'all, they will never be able to move forward. So we can stop worrying about all of this stuff they're projecting onto us, trying to make us manifest their reality. They will not, no matter if we say yes. The universe has laws, and they broke the law. So they must be penalized for breaking the law. Now, moving forward after this eclipse, we will have to get in alignment with our purpose. We will have to learn about spirituality, spiritual essence, spiritual awareness, spiritual connection, because it's the universe's law. We are connected to the universe because we have a universe within us. So we can't go against the universe because it's as above, so below, as within, so without. Karma must be paid. But karma is not just for the powers and the darkness of the world and the elites. It's for you too. You have done wrong in your life. You have done too much of something, or you didn't do enough of something. So if you sat there and you was meek too much and you let people walk all over you, you gotta face that meekness and stand up for yourself verbally, physically if you have to. And if you did too much talking, it's time for you to be quiet. You see, if you took too much, it's time for you to give. If you give too much, it's time for you to take. You see what I'm saying? It must be balanced out. We must find the balance within ourselves. We gotta only get that from self. We can't get it from out there anywhere. We have to look at our thoughts. We have to look at our heart. And the only way you can do that is if you be present and you become aware of the thoughts, of the feelings. But because they keep distracting us from ourselves, is why we're suffering. So again, they took everything from us, our essence. You see? Our sacred, our divinity, our love. They got to give it back to us. They cannot move forward in another manipulative way, having more power with the power that they have. They got to pay it back. So I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. But something is going to shift in our conscience. We're not supposed to be paying for nothing because we did not, we did ask to come here in the spiritual realm to help elevate the planet, but the planet doesn't belong to the people who charging us for everything on the planet. Everything is supposed to be free because there is more than enough. More than enough. Them people ain't scratched the surface of digging in this earth. They say they went 8 feet and some machine got stuck. They don't have the resources and they don't have the people. And again, we all have been woken up too much for them to have control over us anymore. People are going to wake up more and more and more and more, and the illusion is going to dissipate. And those people who are just a part of the matrix, they just part that will never ever, they will always be the part of the matrix that don't wake up. They have people like that. So those people, we can't be concerned about them. But if you have did something unbalanced in your life and you have been unfair and unjust, you need to rectify that. And what we need to do is forgive them. But that don't mean we got to forget about it. Every day I say, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. All ill will, ill intention go back to the sender tenfold. I forgive them for they know not what they do, but no weapon formed against me. I be saging and polysantosing keeping energies from piercing my aura and etheric field. You got to put a bubble around you every day because we're spirit and soul. How do you clean your soul? You see, we know how to clean our bodies. How do we clean our soul? That's what it's called, rituals, and that's what they do. But they do black darkness. They do the rituals that hurt us. You can do rituals that help us. The power is in the tongue. So they're speaking death into us, and we should be speaking life into us. You see, I'm more than a conqueror. This too shall pass. I'm coming out of this mess. Ye are gods. You see, loving words should come out of our mouths toward each other. Help one, reach one, and teach one. So karma. The video was about karma. Karma is, everybody got to pay karma back in this year. Not just the elites and the 1% and the Rothschilds. Every last person got to get their energy lined up with universe in harmony and balance with the oneness. So don't forget it and stop that goddamn pointing, because 3 coming back. And the 3 that's coming back is about your mind, your heart, and your spirit. The kind of thoughts you have, are they godly, sacred, and divine? The kind of emotions that you hold in your heart, are they godly, sacred, and divine? You see? And that's the thing that affects your spirit and soul, what's in your mind. So that's what the video was about. It wasn't nothing major. I don't know what was going on, why you couldn't see me. I have no clue. That's why I don't like to go live too much, because TikTok play too many games, and I'm not going to fight nobody to be heard. I'm just going to keep saying what I'm saying, and whoever find it, because that was a part of my spiritual journey, to speak my truth and to be authentic in who I am. And what people thought and said about me, it just can't be my business. People want to be in my life, they're going to have to treat me the way that I treat me. And if they don't treat me the way I treat me, then they can't be in my life. And I'm fine without people in my life, because I got to die and people going to still here. Or people got to die and I'm going to still be here. So again, I'm not going to live my life trying to appease people. You know, suck up to people, lick people's tail. I don't do that. I can't. I don't tolerate fake and phony. I'm genuine. I am sincerely genuine. Y'all know. As a matter of fact, I was telling a story, but the people called me. I had to turn around. I had to back up in the goddamn road because they had an accident. A big truck flipped over in the road, and we had to turn around and take another route. And I got off to go to the truck stop that wasn't too far from where I had to back up and turn around to ask them about rerouting, because, I mean, I just go by the tablet. I don't have no other navigation in here or nothing. I just got what they got in here. That's it. That's all. And when I called them, they was like they really didn't know and all this and that. So I asked some people in the store, and I got back on my journey, and here the man come call me, asking me, he seen I left a message in the tablet saying that a truck had, he had to turn around, and he said, next time that happen, as long as it's not 50 miles out of the way, you know, just find another way. So I said to him, I went straight for his jugular. I don't go around the world with nobody. I said, so are you telling me I should not have called you and asked, not him, but I should not have called and asked nobody for to help me reroute? Is that what you're saying to me? He couldn't even tell me. He couldn't even man up and get a backbone. He just kept saying that, but the 50 miles out and try to find, you know, your way. But he wouldn't say, yes, that's why I called to tell you, don't ask nobody for to do it. Do it yourself. See, you got to make people be better. So why I couldn't ask for somebody to make sure I was going in the right direction? What kind of crap is that? But I guess that was a test to see if I was going to get agitated or aggravated or triggered by him. Because anything that's unfair and unjust, that's a big trigger for me. So that's how I'm saying, y'all got to know your triggers. Y'all got to know yourself. So when you triggered by something, that's life saying you need to work on that. That's an emotion that's stuck in your emotional body. But he didn't trigger me. I said, well, I didn't know. That's my first experience. I ain't never had to reroute. And so how will I know not to go out 50 miles? Will a tablet tell me? Because if I start going another way, I mean, how I'm going to determine how far it is? I mean, that's too much. That's neither here nor there. That's why I say I don't play around with them people. I do what I got to do. And guess what? I was about to say that word. Forget the rest. You get me? Child, look. I'll go 100 miles if I need to get where I'm going. And that's on y'all, if you're going to pay me or not. But you can't hurt me when I hurt yourself, because everything you do come back to you. So karma is for everybody, y'all. This is the 8th year. As above, so below. As within, so without. Stop worrying about what them people doing, y'all. And look at yourself. Focus only on yourself. Because once this eclipse hit, moving forward for the next 2 years, they're going to have 2 years, up to 6 months to a year to get in that energy of the eclipse. So y'all better start doing the work on that birth chart. I'm telling y'all better get on it.